This week, Rishi Sunak, the Chancellor of the Exchequer, launched his recovery policy, a policy that's designed to stimulate the economy by encouraging us to spend, spend, spend. Now that's a philosophy that's completely contradictory to what most finance bloggers write about, that is to be frugal and invest for the long term. In fact, many personal finance bloggers sneer at those who don't take their advice. You know, those people who live for today, given no care for tomorrow, and run their lives trying to look wealthy rather than actually be wealthy. Not me though, I love consumers. When I see a young man driving a flash car that I just know he couldn't afford other than to get it on debt, I encourage him, I say, get in there mate, get it spent, get the debt, pile it up, don't worry about tomorrow, live for today. You see, we need these suckers, they drive the economy forward. They make companies that I invest in grow in profit, and if they grow in profit, they pay in dividend, making me wealthier. I encourage them to consume. The more they consume, the better for me. We need them to borrow money to fund the lifestyle their income doesn't support. Debt drives the economy. When people borrow money, banks make profits, and therefore the government makes tax revenue. And when the government makes tax revenue, they can pay for all the nice things like the NHS. Ever wondered why becoming wealthy isn't part of a national curriculum? Well, that's because the government don't want you to be wealthy. Well, not everyone at least. If everybody did as I recommended, that is to say live some sort of frugal lifestyle and invest for the long term, that is to say don't spend all your money all the time, then the economy would tank. And if the economy tanks, there's no NHS. So we need people to consume. We need people to buy the next new thing from companies. Because if companies don't make profit, their share prices don't grow. And if share prices don't grow, there goes your pensions. We need idiots. We need consumers. They're a vital part of our financial well-being. Fortunately, there seems to be an apparent endless supply of them. As P.T. Barnum said, there's a sucker born every minute. And thank God for that, said I. However, a successful economy doesn't require everyone to behave in that way. Just around about 90% of people, leaving the 10% of us here to benefit from the bad spending habits of the 90%. So what we should do is encourage the foolish to spend all their money. They're not going to pay any attention to our advice anyway. And we should also appreciate the massive effort they're putting in on our behalf to make us wealthy. So as the Chancellor says, get out there and spend, 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 because your country needs you, and more to the point, so do I. If you recognise yourself as part of the 90% but want to become part of the 10% becoming wealthier, then make sure you click subscribe below and the thumbs up, as it really helps the algorithm. Don't be stupid and don't be normal.